Live from the headquarters of Ramsey Solutions, broadcasting from the Dollar Car Rental Studios, it's The Ramsey Show, where debt is dumb, cash is king, and the paid-off home mortgage has taken the place of the BMW as the status symbol of choice. Ken Coleman, Ramsey personality and career coach extraordinaire, is my co-host today as we talk about your life, your money, your career, and how it all works together. We're answering your questions at 888-825-5225. So, Ken, this is an interesting and distressing part of our world today. We did at Ramsey a couple of years ago the largest, by far, airtight research, the largest study of millionaires in North America, in the United States of America, ever done. All the details. Where do they come from? What do they think about? Did they inherit their money? What are their careers? What's their marital status? What's their race, creed, color, whatever. Everything we could figure out, and trying to figure out, okay, what does it take to become a millionaire in America today? A millionaire is $1 million net worth. For those of you that don't know, it's not a billionaire. A billion is 1,000 million. It's a lot more. If you have $3,000, you're closer to being a millionaire than a millionaire is to being a billionaire, as an example. So it's not private jets and 7 cars. Okay? That's not a millionaire. $1 million net worth is not that much. But it is more than most people have. There's about 17 million millionaires in America. And that's what you own minus what you owe equals your net worth. Your assets minus your liabilities is your net worth. So if you have no debt and you have $1 million in your 401k, you're a millionaire. Okay? That's simple. That kind of a thing. All right. So we post on Instagram yesterday, and this is what is societally distressing, that from this study, not a feeling that we have. We didn't ask your broke brother-in-law his opinion. We asked real millionaires, 10 freaking thousand of them, who they are, where they come from. And one of the many conclusions we drew from this was the top 10 career fields that we found according to frequency within the study. So what career field did we find most often, second most often, and so on? The most often we found was engineer. The second was an accountant or CPA. The third was teacher. The fourth was management. The fifth was attorney. So not even making the top 5 is medical doctor. By the way, there were 6. Number 6. But they're not even in the top 5. And we post that on there, and Instagram and Facebook proves once again that humanity is full of morons. I mean, if you read comments after articles or comments after posts like this, you understand why some species eat their young. People are dumber than a rock out there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of mouth breathers.
Some of you listening are dumber than a rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I never heard, this is ridiculous. So here's the thing, okay? We've done detailed scientific research that proves that the sun is hot, and we post it on Instagram. The sun is hot.
Yeah.
Some of you morons will disagree with that.
Yeah.
Just because you think you have a right to. And you should really stop before you post something because it makes you look stupid. Okay, was that unclear?
Well, I felt like you could have had a little bit more enthusiasm for what you were saying. I felt like it lost a little fervor. No, I think you're absolutely right. This is data, and you know what's funny is like people, they want to argue like we're duping people.
Yeah,
like, well, we're just saying this to be cute.
Dave Ramsey. Teachers aren't really making that kind of money. Not where I live. I'm a teacher. Teachers can't be millionaires.
Right.
No way teachers can be millionaires. No teachers should be on there. Where are the nurses? Where are the nurses?
Right.
Well, you nurses, get your butt in gear, and I guess you'll make the dadgum list. Oh, my gosh.
Well, what they're missing, what these brilliant mouth breathers have forgotten in this post, is that it has nothing to do with the salary. It has everything to do with the way they live. Now, engineers certainly can make way more money than a teacher, but it is they have lived on less than they make. They have saved, they have invested, they've walked the clear path, the baby steps. They're baby steps millionaires. And that's what they're missing here. They think, oh, I know what a teacher salary is. You guys are just making this stuff up.
No,
as if you're into clickbait.
Let me tell you what all five do share in common. All five professions are systems people.
That's right.
They all work systems.
Yep.
Teachers work a teaching plan. They have a lesson plan.
Yep.
They work a system. And if somebody gives them a lesson plan, they don't go make up their own.
Yep.
They follow the lesson plan. And engineers, they don't make up their own thing. The bridge would fall.
That's correct.
They have to follow the system. They have to follow the processes. Attorneys have to follow a process called the law. You don't get to make it up. You have to actually adhere to a process. All of these people adhere to processes for a living, and they take that same part of their personality and they apply it to their money, and voila, they become a millionaire. So what is the data on teacher income?
Well, right now, the median income in the United States is $60,000. So now, before some of you folks start firing shots at me on that, I said median.
Do you know what a median is?
Does anybody know what the median is?
If you had been in a good teacher's class, you would have known.
It's your law of averages. You just run your averages. So there's
no average is different than median.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying if you look at across the board of what the median salary is for a teacher, it's 60. Now that means in some districts in the United States, like for instance, I got a friend who's teaching high school in New York, upstate New York. He's making over six figures. So this is across the board. You look at the median, and now we go, okay, this is what we're looking at in the United States. But again, it is about how they live on less than they make. It's not. This study wasn't pointing to how much they make. It was how much they keep. And by the way, there is one other correlation between all of these millionaires. They love their work.
Yeah. High correlation. It's in the 80 percentile range.
80 percentile. They love.
So let me help you with this. If you invest from age 30 to age 65 in a decent growth stock mutual fund, 15% of $60,000, you'll have $4.8 million.
Yeah, there it is.
Now, you can also fire off a bunch of comments about that. But that was math. You don't really get to negotiate with math.
Yeah.
That's how math works. It just is or it isn't.
That's right.
You don't get to make up your own version.
That's not an opinion.
And so if you only are 1/5 as good as we teach.
Right.
I mean, $5 million, $4.8 million.
Right.
Okay, you would still have $1 million.
Right.
And from age 30 to age 65. So, sheesh.
But Dave, that's all too clear cut and simple for the keyboard warriors. There's got to be more complexity. They got to tear it apart. It's got to be a game, and that's unfortunate. That's the sad part.
The sad part is that we have a portion of our culture now who, rather than fix their life and address the person in the mirror's deficits, instead wants a narrative that declares them a victim.
There it is. That can't possibly be true, Dave, because if that's true, I could do it.
If your study was accurate, well, what do you know about my study? You just if your mouth was shut, you wouldn't be making noise. Oh my God.
But Dave, they're mouth breathers, so the mouth can't be shut.
Seriously, people. You really should abstain from the comments section, reading them or commenting on them. Oh, my gosh. This is The Ramsey Show.